Hello everybody, and welcome back. Last episode, we read an interesting story that took place in Nectulos Forest. And we also worked on the Nectulos creature catalog, and I was able to complete that off camera, so I got that done. Today's episode, we are going to do the history of the Iksar. The Iksar has a very interesting past, and most of you are going to be familiar with that if you have played through the different zones in the game. However, I doubt that we are going to be visiting those far-off places. Most of the book quests stay pretty close to home. I would like to ask if you enjoy my channel to please subscribe and also hit that join button if you'd like to contribute to the channel. That does help me out directly, and I do appreciate it very much. Also, if you like the video, hit that like button. So let's go ahead and get the book going. It's a 3-part history of the Iksar. This tome covers several periods of Iksar history and is a written version of a fireside tale. Now, they speak of the terrors of the green mist. But we have known of the mist for many long ages, beyond count. Yes, in our time of need, we too were saved by the mist from the skies that covered our enemies and stripped them of life. Come, young ones, and listen to the story of the Iksar. We have existed far longer than the babes that prattle about being first at this and first at that. Kezak Thul created us in the long ago, shaping us the way that we are now, long of tail, strong of arms, and armored from birth. So we need to go to the Stone Stair Byway. Stone Stair Byway is actually right here. Our mighty fortress of Sebilis we built as a place of learning and lore on Kunark. For many long years, we honed our skills in all the areas that interested us. And then the Shazar came, the slime slitherers. They cursed and enchanted us. All right, crossroads. I don't think I want to jump down there. That might not be a good idea. The soft-skinned call us bitter. They too would know bitterness if they had to be enslaved by those they had thought were like them. To be Iksar is to have had all others serve them. To be Iksar and forced to serve another is wrong. Now we need to go back to Freeport and go to the scale yard. So I'm just going to call back. scale yard is fairly close to where we are right now, so that'll work out. We go up to where the boat is. Oops, this thing right there. And come down this alley. It's right here. The skies opened up after many long years, and the green mist fell upon our enemies. Their screams gave us pleasure as we snapped the frail bonds with which they thought to bind us. We saw the fields littered with their remains, and we knew satisfaction for the first time in many long years. We prospered then, building over the bones of the Shazar. We took what was rightfully ours. All fell before us as is right and proper. They wished us to take over their leadership, and we consented. We cut through the others like a boat through the foam on the surface of the swamp. The only ones who felt threatened were the dragons, who could sense our might. And even they thought they could thwart us, though frightened of directly confronting us. As well as they should be, for we had years of pent-up anger to release. We used what we had learned from our former conquerors against them. They would have left us alone if not for the treachery of the dragon Trachanon, who meddled in things that did not concern him, in our councils and between our tribes. So we need to go back out to the common lands and go to the ruins of Valmar. Okay. Go back to the bridge. Because of his lies, our servants turned against us, and our outposts were destroyed. Trachanon destroyed Sebilis. With our city in ruins and his lies spreading, we could no longer govern our servants as they needed. Now we have to go to Nektulos and go to the Diabith Bridge. The first bridge. Now, we might be able to get a little closer faster if we take the griffin.
Hello.
We'll set it for the common lands, and I think it follows the path. So let's see if we can jump off, because this is the bridge we want right here. And this looks good. I don't want to end up too far off. So we'll just run the rest of the way. It's right up here. Okay. After Sebilis was destroyed, we rebuilt again, this time the city of Sebilis and the city of Mist. All around us were reminders of our age of glory, when we had Norath in our hands to govern. All that happened since would not have occurred if we had still been in charge. Alright, now we need to go to the front of Nectropos Castle. Now there is no easy way to get there from here. So, what we're going to do is just stay on this road till we hit the water and go north. And north we go. And you just want to stay in the water until you get to another bridge. And this really is the fastest way to get there as far as I know. It's even faster than taking the Griffins to Bone Lake and cutting across. And here's the bridge. And you just want to follow the road till you get to the castle. And it's not that far. And here we are. Alright, level 30. Sweet! That's awesome. Of all the creatures under our rule, the Sarnak were our own creation. Created by the joining of Iksar and Dragon, the Sarnak had our strengths and intelligence. They kept to themselves, which we appreciated. We do not like hangers-on. And now we're into book 3. I don't want to accidentally go inside the castle. Now, beyond Kunark, the world was deep in its age of war. We had our plans, but we keep them close to our scales, for we know that there's no one that we can trust. Our scouts brought word over and over again of the Relosian army and its victories. We readied for battle. They came from the frontier mountains where Sarnak lived. We sharpened our claws and our teeth. The new army of Relosek was large, but we are Iksar, and the strength of the ages flows through us. Though the battles raged on, we defended no one else, nor fought for any other. When we were under siege, no one came to our aid. We would go to no one else's. Some say this is selfish of us. Is it selfish to treat others as they have treated you? So now we need to go to the other bridge here in the Nectulos forest, which is down by the Commonlands area. Let's see, where's the Bone Lake? Bone Lake is right there. Shoot. Here we go. There is the Griffin Tower.
Hello!
Cabinets. Here we go. Okay. There we go. Soon enough, the skies opened, and what many had thought was a tale of old scales happened again. The green mist. The Relosians were defeated, as were the Shazar so long ago. The others knew then that the Iksar had told the truth about the death from above. So now we need to go to the Behemoth Pond, which is in the middle of this island that's right up the way here, where there's all these little mushroom dudes. So we're gonna cross right up here. Let's see if we can get to the pond without fighting, but we may have to do some battle. Pond is right up here. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight. That's fine. Oh, I don't need to go all the way in there. Fantastic. Okay, let's go ahead and try to read the book. See if we get interrupted or not. Kunark was broken apart by many tremors from deep within the world. The lake of ill omen became a violent churning pool that eventually undermined and swallowed Sebilis. All in the city were lost, and those of us elsewhere were left leaderless. Now you know also that the shape of the world changed, the violence of its agony tearing the lands apart. By a coincidence that need not be related here, a ship carrying many Iksar was close enough to what had once been Antonica for some of our kind to reach shore. So now we got to go to the Citadel of Gothex, which is towards the dock area. So what we're going to do is get back to the other side of this river. And I'm going to take the Griffin Tower towards the dock and jump off prior to getting there, obviously. And that should help speed things along a bit.
Hello.
That's probably good enough. And we've done this before. This is not our first rodeo getting this update. Of course, the first time we came through here, we were pretty low. I think we were like 20, if that. I mean, these guys are still aggro, but all we're going to do is we're just going to run in, get the update, and run out. Don't want to deal. Alright, we're just going to get over here where we're going to be relatively safe. That should be good enough. We should only trust again through the power of our might, through our strength and our skill. Though we had trusted in the Maker in Khazak Thul, he abandoned us. We trusted him, but we will trust no other. We stand tall and believe only in ourselves. And that is the history of Iksar. I want to thank you for joining me today. Please give me a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And I hope to see you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye now.